Dog people say dogs love harder. Cat people say cats just love differently. It's the oldest debate in pet ownership, and for most of history, we've relied on gut feeling to answer it. But in 2012, a neuroscientist at Emory University decided gut feeling wasn't good enough. He wanted brain scans. Gregory Burns did something no one had done before. He trained dogs to lie perfectly still inside a 3 Tesla MRI scanner. No sedation, no restraints, just months of patient conditioning until each dog could hold still long enough for a clean brain scan. For the first time in history, we could see what was happening inside an awake dog's mind. Here's where it gets interesting. Burns and his team presented each dog with 5 different scents. The smell of their owner, a stranger, a dog they knew, a dog they didn't, and their own scent. Then they watched the brain. One region lit up like nothing else. The caudate nucleus, the brain's reward center, activated strongest for one scent above all others. Not food, not a familiar dog. Their owner. Your scent is the most rewarding thing your dog's brain can process. Now, the caudate nucleus matters because it's not just any brain region. In humans, it activates when you see someone you love, when you anticipate something wonderful, when you experience deep connection. It's the neural signature of positive expectation. And in dogs, this region responds to their owner more powerfully than it responds to food. That's not a metaphor. That's measurable brain activity. But here's where the story takes a turn. Because if dogs love us and the brain scans suggest they do, then what about cats? The assumption has always been simple. Cats don't care. They tolerate us. They use us for food and shelter and nothing more. In 2019, researchers at Oregon State University decided to test that. They adapted the Ainsworth-Strange situation test, the same test psychologists use on human infants for cats. 65% of cats tested were securely attached to their owners. That's a higher rate than human infants show with their mothers. Secure attachment means something very specific. When the owner is present, the cat explores confidently. When the owner leaves, the cat shows visible stress, reduced movement, increased vocalization. And when the owner returns, the cat calms down and goes back to exploring. This is the exact same pattern developmental psychologists see in securely attached human infants with their mothers. Your cat uses you as a secure base. You are the point they return to when the world feels uncertain. So here's the real question. If dogs show love through brain activation and cats show love through behavioral patterns, who loves more? The answer is, that's the wrong comparison. Dogs express attachment through a clear neural reward signal visible on a brain scan. Cats express it through a complex behavioral system that mirrors human-infant bonding. It's not that one loves more. It's that they're running 2 completely different emotional operating systems. And evolution explains why. Dogs have been domesticated for somewhere between 15,000 and 40,000 years. That's tens of thousands of years of coevolution with humans. In 2019, researchers discovered that dogs actually evolved a specific facial muscle, the levator anguli oculi medialis, that wolves don't have. It exists for one purpose: to make that eyebrow raise that makes your dog look at you with those wide, expressive eyes. Cats, on the other hand, self-domesticated roughly 10,000 years ago. No one bred them for emotional communication. They came to us on their own terms, and they still love on their own terms. But here's the part that surprised even the researchers. In 2015, a team in Japan measured oxytocin levels in both dogs and their owners during mutual eye gaze. When you look into your dog's eyes, your oxytocin rises by 130%. Your dog's rises by up to 300%. It's the exact same neurochemical loop that bonds a mother to her newborn. No other species on Earth shares this with us, except dogs. Cats don't have this eye gaze loop. But they have something else. The slow blink. When your cat looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, research suggests it functions as a social bonding signal. Same purpose, completely different channel. And there's one more thing most people don't know about cats. In 2019, researchers at Kyoto University discovered that cats mentally track their owner's location even when they can't see them. They call it socio-spatial cognition. Your cat builds a mental map of where you are in the house at all times. When you're in the next room, your cat knows. When you move, your cat updates. They aren't indifferent. They are always paying attention. So what does this actually mean for you? Your dog runs to the door when you come home, tail wagging, body shaking, tongue goot. Your cat lifts its head from the couch, maybe blinks slowly, maybe needs the cushion once. One looks like love. The other looks like indifference. But now you know better. Dogs speak love loudly. Cats speak love quietly. The mistake is measuring one species using the other scale. The question we started with, who loves you more, your dog or your cat, was never the right question. The right question was always, how do they love you? Let's go back to where we started. A dog in an MRI scanner. A cat in an attachment test. The dog's brain lights up when it smells you. The cat's behavior changes the moment you leave the room. One is reward-driven attachment. The other is security-driven attachment. Both are real. Both are measurable. Both are love. Your dog loves you like the love of their life. Your cat loves you like the only safe home they've ever known. Two different languages. The same thing being said, if that changes how you see the animal next to you right now, you might want to stick around, because we've barely scratched the surface.